G'day, I'm ET and welcome to the show. Well, this week we're chasing one of Australia's favourite fish to catch, the snapper.
And I'm chasing a snapper 70 centimetres plus.
But before we get into the action, let's take a look around.
As I head off from my national storage unit on a ram road trip along the East New South Wales coast and into Victoria.
Well, not every day you go fishing. It's perfect weather, got lots of cloud around. It's been raining overnight. It'll rain at patches today. Hey, not quite sure what it is, but it's pulling pretty hard. Normally get a lot more head shakes with a snapper. I've got the head shakes, but yeah, it's a nice little red. Oh, nicely. There we go. Soft plastic snapper. Always great fun. Nice little pan-sized snapper.
Not the large snapper that I'm chasing, but I'm more than happy with this start. The rocky kelp-covered bottom is a favoured haunt of these beautifully coloured predators.
Little panty, I think. Yeah, just a little bloke. Few around today. Wow. Come on, buddy. See you later. You're coming in thick and fast now. A little bloke.
Snapper are territorial, and pan-sized specimens can school in large numbers. But I limit my catch and don't catch my limit.
See you later, mate. And so I'm using two rods, casting one out to the side on this angle, one out to the side on this, and basically just moving from side to side and ensuring that the lure's not stuck on the bottom, that it's still floating along and moving around. Well, this little bloke just grabbed hold of this little soft plastic, just absolutely crushed it. There we go. Not a bad little fish. Good for the table. Oh, there we go. Ooh, had another hit. Yep, got him. That's what we're after. Those little head shakes like that. Oh, this one is really trying hard. He's a little bit smaller actually. There we go. Twin snapper. We'll get him back in the water pretty quick. All right, well, when tactic works, you might as well repeat it. We'll get back, there's a nice bommy over to the left, and we'll just work our way in to the south side of it. And here we go, another little panty. Little pan size. Not as big as the one earlier. And we'll just let this guy go. There you go, buddy.
I'm having a ball catching snapper after snapper, but that large snapper is proving elusive.
Could be the big one we're after. Oh, he's in some horrible stuff down there. Oh.
But late in the day, persistence pays off.
He'll be all right, this fish. Just got to keep moving him around. Don't want him to head down into the reef. Come on, buddy, come on, I'll walk you this way. Oh. What is he? Ha! Big mowong, look at that. Tell you what, that's not a bad fish. Beautiful blue mowong. That's a nice fish. Gosh, he put up a fight. Yes, very nice. Woo!
A great blue mowong, and I've had a cracker of a day catching snapper galore. Tomorrow I'll be back out again hunting that super snapper.
There you go. What a beautiful fish. Wow. Thought that was a good snapper. Put up a great fight. Nice head shakes there. I think we've got a nice little snapper. Doesn't feel like the biggest fish on the planet, but any snapper's a good snapper. A beautiful Vanford reel. It's just so smooth.
I'm battling not only a hard-fighting, head-shaking snapper, but also the inclement weather offshore from Nambucca Heads.
Not a huge fish, but target species. There he is. Nice little panty. There we go. So let's have a look at this bloke. Very nice. All right, mate, I'll let you go. Handsome little fish. Go and tell us your grandpapa. Oh. This is a flasher rigs, OM flasher, and they work a treat. So you can put a piece of squid on, just hook it through like that. I like to cut a few little slithers. So that's a perfect bait. I'm only fishing in about 20 metres of water. Nice fish. Next size up. Oh, I love my soft plastic fishing. Snapper. Woo, all right. In the net. Woo-hoo! They're getting bigger. Oh, don't you love it? End up with one of these beautiful redfish.
Almost my target size first up, but I'm after something a bit bigger, so I'll keep on the hunt.
If you like what you see, there's going to be loads more on our channel, so make sure you like, share and subscribe. Let's get back to the action.
I'm on the hunt for a snapper in excess of 70 centimetres, and I've headed north from Sydney.
Well, checking the weather report, it looked like low swell, low wind, so I've driven up to Coffs Harbour, the home of big snapper. Need to catch a fish over 3 kilo to be happy. We're cruising along, saw a whole pile of bait fish on the top. And whenever there's bait fish on the top, it's always worth stopping to try to get a bait down underneath it, because no doubt they're getting pushed up by a predator. All right, what do we got? Could be a nice pearly. Oh yeah, big pearly, look at that baby. What an absolute beauty. That's a real nice pearly. Beautiful eating fish. He'll be coming home. Right. Oh, that's a good start to the morning. Nice big pearly in 20 metres. But as I said, it's under the bait. Find the bait, you find the big predator. It's not a big snapper, but it's the next best thing. And I tell you what, they're probably better eating than snapper. Good pearly to start the day.
That rocky point continues well out underwater. It's top territory for top snapper.
When you're hunting a big fish, you've got to be on the lookout for what they like to eat. Bait fish up on the surface indicates there's going to be predatory action down below. It's pushing that bait up, and often the snapper will move up into the water column. Oh, and we've got something on there, right near the bottom.
I'm doubling my chances with a bait deep down on the other rod, and it's been hammered.
And it looks very red to me. All right, let's have a look. Little panty. Might just go legal, this bloke. There he is. Oh, looking okay. Nice one. Nice one. This is the rig we're using. There's not a lot of current, so I've gone for a big ball sinker. So it's just virtually just sitting in the water like that. We've got a pilchard on 2 hooks, just sitting behind. And behind that, or on that, was this nice little snapper. There we go. This one's got a little bit of a bump on his head as well. Again, only a small fish, but a nice 1.5 kilo fish. And let's hope we can even do bigger than this.
Because the sun has burnt off the clouds, the snapper are now hanging deeper in the water column. So I've baited both rods with pilchards, and they're doing great business.
Bouncing around like a little, like a little snapper. We're going to get a nice fish very soon. Oh, look at that, he's really scoffed that down. Oh, out it comes. There we go, little fella. Still searching. Got 2 baits down. Now you just got to keep an eye out which rod goes over. Oh. There we go. There we are. Not fighting like a snapper, this one. One of these beautiful Bait Runner Shimano 6000s. What do we got here? Yeah, hooked in the side.
The small fish have moved in, so I head out to even deeper water.
Now this rig here, got the ball sinker sitting on the bottom and the current working back that way and the pilchard just swimming along there in the current.
The sinker will drift in the current through the kelp beds, from where the snapper can lunge out and attack the floating pilchard.
Oh yeah, he's got a bit of going in this fella. You know that the rod, that big spring at the end, pulling away, which is terrific. So make sure your drag is set. So the fish will keep coming, the head will keep coming towards you, but you certainly don't want to break the trace or the braid. So make sure you've always setting the drag well under the breaking strain of the line. Yeah, nice colour. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's the right colour. Gone a bit wider, the fish a little bit better quality. Slide him in on the side. Beautiful. Another gorgeous snapper out here. Coffs Harbour. They're getting bigger. They're definitely getting bigger. This is about the size I saw on the sounder, on the Garmin. There seem to be a lot of fish around these big bait schools. There's a big bait school right behind us, and these guys are patrolling underneath. All right, they're getting bigger slowly. Awesome fish. Yeehaw.
Late afternoon is prime snapper feeding time.
Oh, he's a good fish. I think I've got him out of the kelp down there. Better watch this other rod too, it might be off. Oh, nice fish, there he is. Yeah, next size up. Come on, buddy. Ah, yes. Oh, he's getting better. Late afternoon fish. Ha-ha. Looking good. Put up a great fight. He certainly hasn't made the 70 mark, but that's an absolute beauty. Well, fantastic fish, and I reckon we can leave on a good note.
Yep, a good note to finish the day, but I reckon I can do better in Victoria.
This is Port Welshpool. Absolutely awesome spot, and at this time of the year, big snapper. Now, I haven't fished down here before, and right at the moment we're in the Franklin Channel, so we've got a few rods out. I'm with my mate Steve-O. Now, the way you like to fish for them down here, basically 2 rods just sort of laying back.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. There we go, first snapper.
Right, that's what we want, those big head shakes. Oh, don't you love them? He's about 4 kilos. There we go. I called him 4 kilo. Oh, he's probably less than that. I was thinking around 3. Bigger range of fish here. Oh yeah, no, he's a nice little school fish. I like the little school fish because they're never little. Tell you what, you can't complain, eh?
We got to upgrade on that one.
Hey, we can upgrade on that, yeah. And what about that, hey? All right, see you later, Mr. Snapper.
Steve-O claims that the tide will be right for a big fish just after sunset. So here's hoping.
Oh, those big head shakes. You never get sick of them. Look at that sunset out there, wow. Yeah, I'm calling him for another schoolie. Oh, big head shakes. Here we go. He's a little bit bigger than the last one, I think. He's nice. Yeah, still a nice fish though. Lead him into the net. Hey, there we go. Beautiful. Woohoo! Oh, similar size. There we go. There we go. Tell you what, I reckon it's his brother. Mr. Snapper on his way home.
Yep. There we go.
All right. On the squid.
I'm not calling it for a huge fish. It'll be a nice little fish though.
You never know, when the tide starts to slow, that's when those bigger fish could really turn it on. How's he going, up close now?
Yeah, we're getting closer now.
They're tough critters. Yeah, oh, he's a good one. No, he's right up on the edge. Hey, he's the biggest so far. That'll get you out of trouble.
Good.
There we go. Look at that big guy. Well done, mate. That's the way. Woohoo! Look at that big guy. Lump on his head.
Now that was well worth the journey to Victoria. What a cracker of a red. And I'll be back next episode with even more tackle busting action. I'll see you out on the water again then. To snap up a snapper outfit, head to an anaconda store or pay a visit from your home to their website tackle shop. Well, today I'm chasing one of Australia's favourite sport fish and one of Australia's great eating fish, the beautiful snapper. Now, the good thing about anaconda is you've got all levels of rods and reels that you can choose. This one here is the quick fire matched up with a beautiful little sienna. Now, if you want to upgrade, well, you can go to something like one of these squidgy, 4 to 8 kilos, 7 foot long, nice two-piece, plenty of whip in the end to get those long casts out there. Well, with a perfect Shimano snapper rod, we need a perfect reel and something nice and light. I like these Vanford reels from Shimano. This one here is a 4000. You can actually apply 11 kilo of drag pressure to the spool. If you want to get out there, this is the perfect combo.
Look at that. Oh yeah, that's the right colour.
Well, now we've got the right combo, let's go and get some line. But I'm going to pick some of this 30-pound Kairiki braid. Absolutely beautiful, nice and thin, but super strong. Okay, time to get some Oshia leader in 25 pound. 20 or 25 is just perfect for snapper. Well, we'll try a few different brands of soft plastic. We use these beautiful gulps, 7-inch, the jerk shads, and I reckon some pink and some pilchard as well. And I reckon they will work a treat. Let's go and have a look at some of these Z-Mans. Some smaller 5-inch new chicken and some of these motor oil. Okay, some jig heads. I've picked a few different sizes. I've got 3/8, I've got a 1/4, and I've also got a 1/2. And so the 3 different weights should cover the shallow water snapper fishing that I'm going to be doing.